Hey guys, did a reading on Putin recently and on the invasion of the Ukraine, and we had the word skirmish here in the last reading, which did mean fighting, but it meant more irregular fighting, especially between small or outlying parts of armies or fleets, for example, so smaller parts of the country, or skirmish. It could just be the Ukraine and not a World War III. But obviously, I mean, everyone's really apprehensive right now. So I'm wondering how everybody's going to shut it down and what's going to go on there. So, I've got people out there as well in the Ukraine right now in Kiev. So everyone's very apprehensive. And I mean, after everything we've just been through, who needs more? I mean, COVID, World War III, no thank you. So let's just see how far he's going to take it, okay? Basically, will he be stopped? So even if he does invade the Ukraine, will he be stopped? Are we looking into World War III? Let's have a look now at the energy. Will he be stopped? Will he be stopped from going further? Let's ask that question. Is he going to be stopped from going further? Will there be more than just the Ukraine? Okay. Is it going to get worse than just the Ukraine? Let's put that out there. Will it get worse than just the Ukraine? He's definitely working on other things. Not just the Ukraine. I'd say he's definitely working on other countries here. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles is putting on the work here. Mass invasion, I just heard, mass invasion, okay? So even though there might be, like I said, a skirmish right now between the Ukraine, the actual plan is to take on more than just the Ukraine, I feel here, for sure. I mean, the Four of Cups has mean pretty much not being happy with his not being... I get not being taken seriously. So this is, and I hear the word power trips. This is definitely a bloody power trip as well. I just heard he wants to outdo China. I know China are getting quite strong in the military as well. Guys, excuse me, I'm not the best at politics and everything like that, okay? But I hear he wants to outdo China. He wants to outdo China when it comes to military as well. He's looking at their economy and how they've taken over, and he wants to top them. Okay, so even though they say they've got a relationship and they're okay, like a good kind of cordial relationship there, I do hear he wants to surpass China, and he wants to throw his weight around. And in a weird way, it's almost like he wants to impress China as well. He really wants to impress them. And I hear that he wants to be a force to be reckoned with, not just with the UK and the US, but with China as well, and put them in their place. So even though they might have relations where they seemingly get on and they've got a good relationship, I hear he does want to put them in their place and be a force to be reckoned with, and he wants to surpass China. And it's a show of strength. Now, I feel a lot of show of strength about the Ukraine this is really weird coming through with his energy, is yes, he wants the Ukraine back, okay, as he sees it, but also I keep hearing show of strength over China to throw his weight around and show how strong they are with China, who are allies. I don't know why I'm getting the word allies, but I keep hearing he wants to surpass them. So he's not just thinking about the Ukraine, he wants to be at the head of the world, basically, okay? Definitely the head of the world. I mean, also, this is, again, the Pentacles card, guys. This is almost like saying about all the beautiful riches. It's almost like how he wants to be seen as well. So this is somebody that's very, very confident, very, very wealthy, dressed in the finest clothes, surrounded by richness. But I hear for him, because this is more the female version of this card, surrounded by greatness. And I do have a sense, this is Biden actually, guys, that he sees him as weak. He sees them as overly sensitive to a cause. This is random. Overly sensitive, too sensitive, not manly enough. This is really coming across strongly right now. That he's not a real man, he's not manly enough, and he's not taking his threat seriously at all. He's not seeing him as a really strong, like, fire sign charging in there, a youthful sign. He sees him, I hear, weak-willed. He sees him as weak-willed. So yeah, overall energy at the moment, it's not just going to be the Ukraine he's after, okay? So the last reading we had skirmishes and fighting going on in the Ukraine. But his overall energy is he wants to take this a lot further and surpass China. I keep hearing surpass China. Oh, I don't want to ask the next question, but could this lead into World War III? Are we looking at another world war here? Are we looking at another world war here? Gives me goosebumps thinking of this. I did hear actually that there's other people in Russia that are far richer than he is, okay, that could take him down. And again, this is to do with, I don't know if you heard about the stock market. They were thinking about potentially cutting him off and stopping them from investing. So I feel there's going to be an all-round pressure on him from these people, but it's going to take a while for that to happen yet. The sanctions need to come in and be a lot harder to affect these people that have, in a way, more power and more riches and money than him, for them to really come in and put their foot down and say, no, enough's enough, kind of thing. At the moment, I hear he's just free. He's got free reign to do what he wants at the moment. Literally, in his country, it's like free reign, free reign. Okay? I hear economic pressure. So it's almost like it's only when the economic pressure comes down on Russia harder, it makes things harder for them. It's when the pressure is going to go on him to rein it in, But right now he has free reign, is what I hear. Free reign is what I hear about him. Okay. Can Biden stop him? Can Biden stop him? Can anyone stop him? Judgment. Multiple people getting involved in this, guys. Multiple people. I do feel, pray to God this is right, guys, in these cards. Pray to God this is right. This is literally judgment here, okay? Not from Biden, from multiple nations. So kind of what's going on now. And then we have everybody coming together to solve this, because the Three of Cups is multiple people judging him, putting sanctions in place. Now, this is the interesting thing. The Queen of Swords here is literally them coming down hard on him, coming down hard. This is somebody that doesn't fuck around with their words. I'm sorry, swearing, yeah, I'm anxious about this reading as well. Doesn't fuck around with their words. They're going to come down hard. So they're going to be taken seriously, okay? So it's almost like somebody that's stronger than Biden that's going to be a spokesperson that's going to really come down. And I hear put the fear of God into him. And I feel the thing is, it's not going to be the fear of God that this person's going to create in Putin himself. It's more, Putin's going to be scared of other people in his country that are wealthier, that have more power, that are going to put the fear of God into him. And this is going to come across, I feel, again, because something to do with the currency and the sanctions and the economic wealth. So Putin's more thinking about army, nukes, that, you know, I mean, you've seen all the speeches he's done recently about, you know, we've got to make the Navy the best ever, okay? He's all about fighting, but the people that want to take Putin down in his own country, that are really going to start warning him, are the people that are more on about the economy and the growth of their country and their money. I hear their money. So these must be billionaires, because this war is going to affect them all. So I heard billionaires, literally ridiculous amount of money. So they're more worried about the economy. Putin's more worried about getting the country back and fighting. And there's somebody going to come in this joint, it's like a union. I just heard a joint union. There's not going to be like Biden, which is going to be, as people would say now, we need Trump back and tiptoeing. Guys, I'm from the UK. I don't get involved in your politics, but just to say that that's going to be more forceful and have stronger words. And it's almost like the pressure they're going to put on the economy of the country is what's going to turn things around and try, and then they're going to get really annoyed. And I hear make him stand down. They're going to ask Putin to stand down and it's his country, his own countrymen. I just feel the balance is going to be off for a while. I think it's going to go on further until they get a hold of this, because it's almost like more damage needs to be done for the Russian economy, and also these massive billionaires of all these power in Russia, for it to really start to affect them, for them to come down on him. It hasn't happened yet. So that's why I feel it's going to go on longer. And then the Six of Swords usually means, I mean, for me, it's like the retreat card. It can mean the travel card, but I know it shows going overseas, but usually in my readings, when it comes up, it means somebody stepping back, moving away from the situation, almost like retreating, almost like this is retreating from all this coming in. So I hear threats from his countrymen, and that's what he's going to start taking seriously in time. Guys, that's really weird. I just said threats from his countrymen, and then we had the death card. Death card, usually a complete ending there. Assassination attempt, threats on his life, but we do have the death card there. So, wow, so a lot more came out on that than I thought, actually. But that's quite interesting. It's almost like him running away, and then we have the death card. But I feel the pressure is going to come on again from his own people. Yeah. Last card, guys. Ten of Wands, him feeling completely overloaded, him retreating, a complete ending here for him. And that's the Death card. So I do wonder, it might not mean a physical death, it might mean an attempt on his life, for example. But I feel this is going to carry on. I don't sense World War III yet. I just heard his countrymen take him down. I hope I'm right, guys. I hope I'm right. It's not something you want to get wrong when you're bloody doing a reading on something like this. Somebody taking him down. His countrymen. So I feel it's going to continue. I don't sense World War III yet. Okay, and I do feel a lot of this is to impress China as well. To stroke his ego, I keep hearing. Oh my God, pray to God there's nothing more World War III. Please, please, please. Right, I'm off, guys. Wow. Wow. Okay, love you all. Bye.